Welcome back to B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we're diving deeper into the unsettling saga surrounding Luna Nozawa, whose descent into obsession is intensifying dramatically on the bold and the beautiful. Brace yourself, as Luna's turmoil is set to explode in an alarming fashion, taking us deeper into her dark psyche and leaving the Forrester family shaken to their core. Luna's story continues to unravel at an increasingly troubling pace. Her determination to infiltrate the seemingly idyllic life of Finn, Steffi, and their young family has transformed from mere jealousy into a chilling fixation. Week after week, we've watched her emotional stability teeter dangerously on the brink, and now it seems Luna is poised for her most desperate and alarming act yet. Despite multiple confrontations and clear rejections from Finn, Luna seems incapable of accepting the truth. During her latest dramatic visit to her estranged father's house, Finn drew a hard line, sternly declaring that no relationship would ever blossom between them. Rather than breaking Luna's resolve, this rebuff only seemed to intensify her determination. Watching Finn lavish affection and care upon Hayes, the young son he adores deeply, Luna's heartache twisted into resentment, a toxic brew simmering dangerously beneath the surface. This pivotal moment provided an unsettling glimpse into Luna's troubled mind. Previously indifferent toward her half-brother Hayes, Luna's perception shifted dramatically. Suddenly, the innocent child became symbolic of everything Luna desperately craves and cannot have: a father's love and recognition. The narrative subtly shifted here. Luna's sense of rejection morphed into something darker, turning Hayes from a background character into a central figure in her obsession-driven vendetta. Hints scattered throughout recent episodes suggest Luna's next move could be more than a personal vendetta. It might manifest into something sinister, profoundly disrupting Steffi and Finn's peace. Observant viewers will recall Luna's proficiency in deception and her unsettling ease at circumventing security at Steffi's home. This skill, previously seen as merely mischievous, is poised to escalate. A woman deeply scorned and increasingly unbalanced, Luna could very well leverage her dangerous abilities in an attempt to shatter Finn and Steffi's happiness entirely. In upcoming episodes, we'll likely witness Luna carefully plotting her revenge, marking Hayes as her primary target. Notably, Luna's kidnapping history has been well documented on the series, solidifying her as a dangerous force with a proven capability to manipulate and deceive. The soap's long-standing tradition of unexpected twists and suspenseful turns strongly suggests this kidnapping might happen sooner than viewers anticipate, potentially spiraling into a harrowing search for Hayes that could dominate storyline arcs for weeks. Given Luna's volatile mental state and her knack for meticulous scheming, it's plausible to envision a scenario where she whisks Hayes away, not necessarily to harm him physically, but rather to emotionally devastate Finn and Steffi. Her goal, chillingly, will be to break their spirits, leaving lasting emotional scars rather than physical ones. Luna's ultimate satisfaction would stem from observing the profound despair she could inflict upon the couple that, in her mind, robbed her of love and family. Moreover, new, speculative details suggest Luna could seek an accomplice, deepening the narrative complexity. Perhaps she connects with another troubled soul from the soap's extensive character roster, further complicating the kidnapping saga. Such an alliance would magnify the danger, adding layers of tension as viewers anticipate whether trust within this new partnership could crumble, adding another dimension of suspense and intrigue. We could also see Luna's psychological condition explored more profoundly. Perhaps flashbacks will provide deeper insight into her troubled past, exploring hidden traumas that could explain her erratic behavior. Such scenes would enhance viewer empathy, introducing ambiguity about Luna's motives, making audiences grapple with sympathy even amid her destructive choices. Meanwhile, Steffi and Finn's reaction to Hayes' disappearance will undoubtedly draw them closer, yet also strain their relationship under the crushing weight of worry and guilt. Steffi's fierce determination, already well established as a key trait of her character, might lead her into her own desperate measures, creating powerful parallel narratives and emotional depth. As Finn, tormented by guilt over his inability to control Luna, faces his worst nightmare, viewers can expect rich, emotional performances that underscore themes of fatherhood, responsibility, and family loyalty. The ordeal will highlight Finn's vulnerabilities, contrasting dramatically with his usual steadiness, adding layers to his already complex character profile. Looking ahead, the story promises suspenseful searches, dramatic confrontations, and emotionally charged reunions. Luna's manipulation will inevitably force Finn and Steffi to reevaluate their family's security and question their judgments, creating an intriguing narrative of doubt and self-reflection that viewers will find compelling and relatable. Luna Nozawa's increasingly perilous downward spiral on the bold and the beautiful is about to hit an explosive climax. This calculated kidnapping, deeply rooted in her psychological unraveling and relentless fixation on Finn's family, will send shockwaves across the canvas. Fans should prepare for gripping television, poignant emotional fallout, and dramatic shifts in character dynamics that could significantly redefine the show's trajectory. Next, we're diving into an exhilarating update surrounding the anticipated return of a beloved character to the bold and the beautiful. Nick Marone, portrayed by the charismatic Jack Wagner. As the show prepares to return to the lush landscapes of Italy, excitement is soaring among fans, particularly because Wagner himself is offering juicy insights into the intriguing new trajectory awaiting Nick, and how it could completely reshape Brooke and Ridge's intricate love story. Fans who've long followed Nick Marone's dramatic arcs know that his past has been a roller coaster of tangled relationships and complicated family dynamics. However, Wagner himself recently hinted that his return this time will showcase a significantly transformed Nick, offering a fresh chapter that departs dramatically from his earlier, often controversial, romantic entanglements. In an illuminating interview with Us Magazine, Wagner opened up about his renewed perspective on Nick's character, signaling a meaningful shift that focuses squarely on a deeper, more heartfelt connection to Brooke Logan. Reflecting candidly, Wagner humorously acknowledged how convoluted Nick's past romantic escapades became, referencing the tangled web that saw Nick marry Brooke's daughter Bridget and later her sister Katie. Situations he playfully described as something resembling a twisted sister scenario. This tongue-in-cheek comment cleverly encapsulates the dramatic complexity fans once witnessed, but also highlights his clear intention to simplify Nick's emotional journey this time around. At the core of Nick's reentry to the canvas is his unwavering affection for Brooke Logan. Brooke is particularly vulnerable at this moment, enduring yet another cycle of heartache and emotional turmoil due to her tumultuous relationship with Ridge Forrester. As Wagner explained passionately, Nick returns to Los Angeles precisely because he's learned about Brooke's persistent struggles. His singular aim now is to intervene decisively, gently guiding Brooke away from what he identifies as a dangerously repetitive and emotionally draining pattern with Ridge. Wagner eloquently described how Nick intends to approach Brooke's wounded heart, emphasizing that his strategy isn't merely romantic pursuit. Rather, he sincerely wants Brooke to realize her worth beyond the constant chaos of her turbulent past. This subtle shift positions Nick as a genuine beacon of emotional clarity and healing, significantly enhancing his character's depth and appeal to the audience. Beyond his interactions with Brooke, Wagner enthusiastically revealed details about the playful yet competitive dynamic between Nick and Ridge. Returning now as a successful shipping magnate, Nick exudes newfound confidence and composure. With his elevated status and accumulated wisdom, Nick sees Ridge less as a genuine rival and more as a minor annoyance, a mere obstacle he playfully enjoys provoking. Wagner humorously compared Ridge to a pesky fly, confidently brushing off Ridge's prideful posturing, which promises viewers some highly entertaining interactions. This nuanced shift in their relationship dynamic is poised to deliver refreshing on-screen exchanges. Torsten K., who portrays Ridge, reportedly found himself in delightfully unfamiliar territory, dealing with a confident Nick who no longer seeks Ridge's approval or fears his disapproval. Wagner mentioned how their mutual sense of humor helped elevate these scenes, injecting vibrant, comedic undertones into their dialogues that will surely captivate viewers. Moreover, Wagner revealed another intriguing aspect of his return, his active participation in shaping the narrative itself. He praised the producers for granting him freedom not only in tweaking his dialogues, but also in modifying scene structures to ensure authenticity and depth. This collaborative approach allows Wagner to infuse a rich, personalized touch into his portrayal, inevitably enhancing Nick's relatability and resonance with fans old and new. Particularly captivating is Wagner's mention of planned flashbacks designed explicitly to reignite the powerful bond between Nick and Brooke. These carefully crafted scenes promise to revisit pivotal romantic milestones from their past, inviting both characters and fans alike to remember the powerful connection they once shared. Through these poignant reflections, Brooke and Nick are expected to find common emotional ground, re-examining their past to possibly unlock an entirely new and promising future together. Furthermore, the return to Italy itself will lend symbolic and scenic drama, reinforcing Nick's romantic intentions. The lush, romantic backdrops will likely echo and amplify emotional truths, visually enhancing Nick and Brooke's rekindled connection. The sophisticated, picturesque settings provide ideal conditions for memorable scenes where nostalgia and new beginnings blend beautifully, captivating viewers and enriching the show's romantic legacy. Ultimately, Wagner's return as Nick signals a thoughtful recalibration of character motivations, designed specifically to refresh and deepen long-standing narratives on the bold and the beautiful. As Nick re-enters Brooke's life, determined and transformed, he symbolizes a hopeful alternative to the cyclical heartbreak associated with Ridge. Nick's narrative promises not only a compelling rivalry, but also a deeply resonant story of personal growth, self-awareness, and meaningful connection. In conclusion, the forthcoming episodes featuring Nick Marone's highly anticipated comeback represent an exciting turning point in the enduring drama of Brooke and Ridge. By shifting Nick's focus decisively onto Brooke, Wagner and the show's creators have crafted an emotionally powerful and creatively rich storyline. This reinvigorated narrative promises fans heightened drama, authentic emotional moments, and potentially a new beginning, one that could redefine Brooke Logan's future on the show forever.